Okay. Hey everybody. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Tom and Annie at Two Cave Aquatics. Get well soon. We all love you. And geez, I haven't made a fish video, I don't think, in a long time. I upgraded. I haven't been back to the pet store since March, my birthday. I spent $100 upgrading my tanks because Tom inspired me actually in March, which is actually a lot for me to spend on my fish. So I hadn't been back, and then because I had just been saving, I had the Gettysburg trip, and then we had World War II weekend, and I was supposed to stay at the 1777 Americana Inn in Ephrata. Hopefully I'll be making brother and sister dolls for the cloister, actually. Getting to that. Should have Jenny Wade down here. I made my first Jenny Wade doll. But she's upstairs, actually. She's nice. I'm trying to get to Doc Holliday, but my hands were bad, and I have issues, and I hadn't been, messing with my tanks, actually, which I fuss with them. They're actually a bit cloudy today because everybody got cleaned out and everything today. So, they haven't really settled, actually. They're always a little bit cloudy for a minute after I clean them out. Oh, I should say, because the last time that I talked to you, I had gotten the duckweed, which I loved, and it just all disappeared. I don't know. People talk about that. I gave them a good review on Amazon, too. It's not their fault, but, I don't know. It just gets all sucked in the filter, right? So with aquariums. So I guess it's only good for, like, ponds. I don't know. Anyways, here we are in Cupid's tank, and, those are my new World War II flowers here. The paper flowers from the French Village. Ron got me. He got me a yellow one first, and then I lost it. Ike isn't here either. He's in the other room with popcorn watching TV. And then he bought me two purple ones, which I actually like the purple ones even better. But, yeah, a lot of fun at World War II weekend. There's actually, I put together a book, a memory picture book from like the last 5 World War II weekends. So, airplanes, another Pennsylvania picture book, tanks, motorcycles, the French Village, uniforms, I mean, just everything World War II, actually. We love World War II weekend, actually. And, I also got a little German pin for, like, the dollhouse. But, I got this as it's actually my most favorite souvenir I ever got from World War II weekend, actually. This is, I framed it today, but this is called a Liberty Cuff, and the sailors would have it inside, like, the cuff there. It would be inside the cuff, and when they're off duty, they would roll it up and show the mermaids, so, they could be hanging out and drinking or whatever. So she's a for real, authentic World War II Sara, and I think she's really awesome. So that is my souvenir from World War II weekend, too. Oh, the books are in paperback and ebook on Amazon. I'll put a link And I'll also put a link to the Beautiful Betta books, which are in all formats, actually. Actually, I've ordered a hardback for myself. The hardbacks have Mordred on the cover. But the paperbacks and ebooks have my art on the cover. The ebooks have my Jack of Cups from my Captivating Tarot. That's actually available on Printer Studio too. Maybe I'll put a link to that too, I don't know. And yeah, probably. The paperbacks have Stevie, which I did for my cousin who isn't around anymore. So anyways, the Beautiful Betta book isn't just pictures of my bettas. It's also tips like tank mates and, you know, like 40 years worth of betta tips too. So, and like all my bettas, like stories as well. So Frankie is actually here. Look, he's over here. So Sir Frankie Crisp, come on, buddy. He gets bugs. He eats bugs and stuff. This is like his little thing out here. And Frankie, he's got a bug or something. Hey, Frankie, he's intense. Somebody was asking how he gets. Oh, my aunt was asking me how he gets in the cupboard. I'm like, he can open doors. So Frankie Crisp, come here. Say hello, Frankie. So look, he like, no, I'm not saying hello. I'm going in my. There he goes. Frankie. Anyways, so I was back here. Oh, I am trying. There's only 3 more episodes of Omar Raw left, and Frankie has ransacked Monster High, so I'm trying to get to that too. The reason I haven't is I'm up to page 100 already in Doc, about Doc Holliday. So I wanted to have that done for August, but it's probably gonna. I wanted to have it released for his birthday, but now I'm like, maybe I'll have it done for 4th of July. It's possible. So, but anyways, what I wanted to show you was that I had moved. I'll set this here while I eliminate the ads there. They're playing. I've been doing good and not been doing any ads for me there. So let's leave that there. So, and skip these. Alright, so, yes, this is Cupid, and I have moved Rose. See, Rocco and, Tony were the little teeny tiny, panda Cory cats that I had in here. With my black neons, Nimue, Morgana, Octavia, so they're too fast for Cupid to eat. But, you know, he was eating Rocco. He basically killed Rocco, and I thought, I wasn't sure if he did, you know. So I thought, I didn't know. So I was watching Tony, and then I see like his dorsal fin is nibbled on. So Cupid can be really mean, actually. So I had moved him. We'll get there in a minute. Anyways, I had to move Tony, and just today Rose and Tattoo have moved in to this tank. So they're brand new here, but as you can see, they're actually really enormous. They're called Emerald Cory cats, but Tom calls them Guy Fawkes. I think they're a combination of albinos and bronze. Anyways, yeah, Cupid is something else, but these guys are big. They're really big. So, and that's what is going on here. I probably will get a couple more black neons because I love them. They're like super hardy. I love them. Monster High is, yeah, Frankie has crashed it. So he gets, oh, this is Penny. I got her at the doll show in Dublin. She's a little primitive doll. She was $12. I really like her though. She's got really nice. She's handmade one of a kind too. I like her. She's super cute. And I think she looks nice with Queen Anne here too. So, but don't look, because there's like piles of monsters and stuff because, well, you know, Susan sent me that. I love it, actually. All right, now this one, it's, you know, it's a little bit cloudy, like I said, because I just cleaned them out, but super colorful. And this, this giant, I was like this giant moss ball, right? I love it so much. It is a coconut shell, right? It's actually a cave like the frogs can hang out in. And wasn't Julius already in there poking his little face out, his little oxycodal face, looking adorable? He was. So everybody, including me, the house had to go, but everybody, they hang out on it like a little, it's like it's a sofa. They all love it. Let's see, there's a frog. That is that Augustus? This is Augustus, my old frog. I'm going to tell you what. Oh, this is Fu Manchu, my brand new frog I just got today. I had to because, you know, I've taped up the sides here. But, like, I think I had to tape up. I would put this over the food hole. And, oh, this is so creepy, this story. What will I tell you? Frankie knocks those, he knocks that off the food hole all the time. And I keep, like, losing frogs. They get out like octopi, like, they can squeeze out of anything, right? So, and I don't like them to be lonely. Like Augustus, Fu Manchu, like, just really moved in and took over on these catfish, I'm telling you what. But, Augustus had been lonely in here for quite some time because the last one, she actually went in the other room. This is creepy as hell, actually, is what Ron was like. That is so creepy. I have a fish cemetery, as some of you know. It's got St. Francis and stuff. And when they pass away, you know, if I can't return them, then they I put them in a seashell, and then I put them out in my fish cemetery, right? So I didn't know where she had went. Like, I couldn't find her. And then one day, like, the basket of seashells it's from Mystic, and it's in the other room. And at first I thought it was like a piece of lint. But not only was she dried up in a seashell, she made it all the way to the other room and dried up in a seashell. She must have, like, smelled, like, water on the shell or something and went there looking, like, you know, for water. But she was, like, sitting, like, Indian style in it. It was so creepy and petrified. She went right out to the cemetery in the same shell that she was mummified in. I'm, like, beside myself right now because I'm like, what was her name? Because I didn't have her very long and she got out. Dewey Shree. And at the same time, that's why Dewey Shree is not here. I have that Balinese rice spirit that is usually here by my Asian tank. And she's not here because she was gone for like a month. Frankie took her and Ron's debit card. He stored them. I used to have this ferret, Johnny Ferret, and one day we were like, oh God, what's that smell? And he was like storing potatoes underneath the counter. There was like this faux door on the counter, and Daddy removed the counter, and it was stacked deep, tight, like 4 feet high, full of everything we were ever missing. Mostly dog toys, actually, but like contact lenses, sunglasses, you name it, Johnny Ferret. But ferrets are pack rats. Cats are not supposed to, but Frankie, he has this blanket that he drags around the house. We call him Linus. So, yeah, he drags stuff and he takes things. So, he is. Govinda is pregnant again. As you can see, she's enormous. She's got a frog on her face. Enormous. Anyways, Govinda. And there's Oscar. Oscar is an old man, actually. He's a couple years old. And there's Hector. So, all with Julius. And actually, Lennox's tank is even foggier right now because it just got cleaned out. But is he back over there again? Oh no, he's back there in the corner. Let me tell you about Lennox, though. He's my black orchid betta. And actually Tony, the little panda, Corey, is in here too. There he is. There's Tony. So he was saved. And I got him a friend today. Boudica. Another little panda. She's too little. When you get them, they're too little. She already... I gotta take her back tomorrow. She didn't last. Thought it was gonna... I tried stability, and sometimes when they're... especially when they're little like that. Anyway, she didn't last. But let me tell you about Lennox, because actually, at one point last week, I thought Lennox was dead. And he was like floating on his side, very lethargic. Anyways, he had a worm just like Felix did. See, Felix had this worm, and I've researched them, and they're called Calamus worms, just like Kabbalah and Barris. Yeah. So they're like the it's not the ick stuff, but the stuff for bacterial or fungal infections actually works. You treat it the same way. It's like 3 doses and then a water change. 3 doses every other day and a water change. But that kills those worms. And they shed the worms. He's finally eating and chasing and stuff again today, back to himself. But it's taken, and I actually treated him for ick 3 times too. So he's finally back. Those worms, he had so many of them that I was pulling them out with the net, like holding onto them, and he would like move, and then I was able to remove them. Gross, totally gross. But poor Mr. Lennox. So he's back. Now with Julius, his worm actually left a scar, which eventually had healed up on him, but he passed them out like he was going to the bathroom. Lennox did. So, yes, I'm very grateful. I mean, yeah, him, I had treated him for ick 3 times, and now this Calamus worm. So poor Lennox. I've had him since September. And then Julius is my old man. I've had him over a year. And Cupid is my newest one. I got Cupid in November, around Thanksgiving. And Cupid also survived ick too. He was treated actually for ick, I think twice actually, which he got from a nerite. All the ick came from a nerite snail that I got for my birthday. Those snails, they were Susie, Janice, and who was that other snail? I don't know. Actually, this coconut shell came with a snail. I was looking at those like ram horn snails or elephant. There he is back there. It's right there. He came with this coconut shell. So they had big ones in there, and I was like really, I was really interested that I was like, after my last snail ordeal, I'm like, oh my god, no more snails, you know. I can't believe I just cleaned this off too. There's already funk there growing. But there's a baby snail. It's actually pretty hot, is it, baby? It's like, yeah, it's actually yeah, he came with the coconut shell. So Fu Manchu can't get out. Yeah, Gotta be so careful with them. They're so crafty. But I love this moss ball. And links to the Betta book, the World War II book, and the tarot cards then. So, yeah, I think that's it. I think I gotta get back to Doc. I'm so excited about it, actually. So, it's another musical satire, like Thing with Quad. So far, it's not as funny, though. It's more like a musical. I like, everything like plays in my head. So, it's coming out very well. So, yeah, there we go. Colorful, right? Nice. It was to see his little head coming out of that coconut shell, though. I love that. I love that. All Petco's plants in their tanks are for sale. So I'm probably going to get some more. That was the only one like that they had. But they had these floating ones, but they had like fishing line on them. That looked dangerous to me, like, especially, like, my fish go flying around and stuff. I think they would, like, hurt themselves on a fishing line. I don't know. But they looked pretty cool. But, yeah, it's clearing up now. I really had it all stirred up. Plus, like I said, that duckweed just made a mess for me. All my plants do nothing but make messes for me. I don't know. I can't win with the plants anymore. But, yeah, I guess the next time that you'll hear from me then will be, Oh My Raw. 3 more episodes. You're lucky. So, only 3 more. Alright. So, I will talk to you later. I think I might get some more of these too. I really like the black neon so much. They're just so hardy and wonderful. They're wonderful fish. Anyways, so I'll see you guys soon. Okay, love you. Bye-bye.